How you guys doing? It's Maine Johnson with the City of Fayetteville Corporate Communications team here at the Fayetteville Regional Airport with Mr. Tony Coleman, Deputy Airport Director. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Can't complain. I came out here to see Tony today because we had a couple things we wanted to talk about. We wanted to learn a little bit more about the renovations that are taking place at the airport, but also the drone workshop that's going to be taking place at FTCC later on this week. So, Tony, the renovations, how are they going?
We've basically torn down our old A concourse and rebuilt it back. We're about to connect it to the rest of the terminal. We're about to start renovations on the area that's going to be the new restaurant on the secure side of the terminal. We've relocated the TSA, and so when folks come in, they'll see that relocation. But we're moving well. We're moving forward.
Now, I know something that everybody wants to know about. When are they going to be done?
The terminal renovation phase 1 will be finished July 2019.
So improving services for the residents and anybody who travels to the city, this great city. Basically, you're going to have new renovations in place to improve the services. Now, I wanted to talk to Tony also about this drone workshop that's going to be taking place at FTCC on Wednesday the 17th. Can you give me a little bit of information about why it's important to learn the proper way to fly drones?
Bottom line is, if you don't fly the drones properly, people die or they get seriously injured. And we don't want that to happen. I know my friend D.A. Harris, who owns Airprobe UAV, is coming down on Wednesday. He's a retired Army aviator, and he's going to teach us more about how to do that. A lot of people feel that because I'm just a recreational user, I don't need to know certain things. But they should go to that workshop as well, whether they're recreational, whether they're commercial, or whether they're government. I mean, if you're just a recreational user, you need to know that you shouldn't be operating that particular UAV within 5 miles of an airport, that you shouldn't be flying it at night, that you have to have at least a line of sight. And that, number one, you should get some training on the use of that particular piece of equipment before you start using it.
And that doesn't matter if it's a little consumer grade from the toy store or a professional grade unit. You still need the training, correct?
That is correct. And the regulation says if it's from about half a pound to 55 pounds, there aren't some requirements if you're a recreational user. But if it goes over 55 pounds, you have to get that particular item registered.
Oh, good stuff. Learning stuff every day. Now, quick question. You're a former military aviator yourself, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a helicopter pilot, and I could tell you in Germany, I was flying one time, and I saw a small aircraft coming towards me, and it was, from the geometric perspective, it looked like it was a large aircraft that was just further away, but it was just a remote control aircraft. And that in itself was dangerous because in Germany, we flew low and we flew slow. It was called Nap of the Earth. And I can only imagine what it would be like for pilots today if they have a bunch of UAVs, particularly if they're in the departure or landing scenario, and this is in their pathway.
Good information.
Dangerous thing.
That's a different perspective because usually we hear about it from the consumer perspective. I mean, I have one of these at home that I fly on occasion, just learning more about it, but I wanted to learn the proper way of doing so, and I appreciate that input. If you guys want to participate in the workshop, seating is limited, but we're going to have information about the actual workshop in the post, how to register, and I look forward to seeing you this Wednesday at the drone workshop. Talk to you soon.